Hello, this is Welsh ASMR 82 and it is a Tuesday evening and I thought of doing a video. I'm going to do a little video to try and help you relax and get the early stresses of your week out the way. The topic of the video today that I'm going to try out is another map video using my trusty atlas, and this time I'm just looking at it I've got in front of me here. Before I turn the camera around, I'm going to look at West Africa. I think I've done one on African capitals before, but I'm just going to concentrate on the countries because it's as a region it's one of the places that I'm most interested in and curious about, and just flicking through the map looking for inspiration about what to do on today's video. I just got really fascinated looking at all the different borders and the curious divisions and the different shapes of the countries. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little look at that and learn as I'm showing you, which should be quite fun. So I'll turn the camera in a second, but before I do, I hope that you're having a relaxing week so far. I hope you're not too stressed. I hope you've been sleeping well, and just to remind you before you hopefully fall asleep to press subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe even pop a like on the video, and if you're not asleep by the end of it, just pop me a little comment and that'll be really lovely. Okay, I'll turn the camera around in a second and we'll get this show on the road then, shall we? Okay. So this is the map that I've got of West Africa. I can zoom in a little bit and zoom out. But first of all, you can see the shape of the West African coast coming around, and then starts to go down here, and to get your bearings, then up from this country here, Mauritania, we've got Western Sahara just up here, Morocco, Algeria just up here, Libya just above here, and then over up there is where you'll find Egypt. And then if you were to go this way, eventually you'll come down to South Africa. So this is the western part, the bit that sticks out. And we're going to take a look at the really, really interesting shapes of the countries here. And I'm going to talk you through a couple of their capital cities, learn them myself. I know a couple, but I still get confused of a few. And I'll be learning just as much as you are, so I don't profess to be an expert on this or anything. It's just something I'm really interested in. Okay. Let's say we start over here with Senegal. So we've got the country of Senegal here. The thing that I find really fascinating is that it swallows up Gambia. And Gambia basically just follows the river in. So Dakar is the capital of Senegal, or Senegal, as I want to call it, en français, Senegal. That must be the Senegal River. And a couple of places then, Louga, Matam, Tagana. I can't tell if Rosso is in Mauritania or in Senegal. It's right on the border. And Saint Louis. Yeah, so this is Dakar is actually just outside. It's just here. Managed to cut it off. And Gambia, in English sometimes we call it the Gambia. The capital is Banjul, which is just here. I think it's Banjul or Banjul. So this is Gambia. It looks relatively small compared to the other countries here. So that's Gambia. So Senegal sort of Pac-Mans it all the way around. And we've got the two Guineas here. So we've got Guinea itself with Conakry. That's the capital. Haven't heard that before. And then Guinea-Bissau with, I'm assuming Bissau is the capital itself. I think sometimes the size of the box is due to the population, perhaps. So I'm assuming that Guinea-Bissau and Gambia are of much smaller populations, hence the little circle. But then the big in Ivory Coast would have a bigger one, and Ghana, and as we come over to Nigeria, it would, have quite a massive population in that. There's actually quite a few, look, very large populated cities in Nigeria, the country with the largest population in Africa, I believe. So, Guinea-Bissau. And Guinea. Next one, with the capital of Freetown, is Sierra Leone. Port Loco. Bo. Okay, currently winning with the coolest names. So when you look at Guinea, it's got a coastline of its own, where Conakry is, but then it comes up and its borders Guinea-Bissau, Senegal, it's with Mali here, Bamako, also Sierra Leone, Liberia and Ivory Coast. So it's got loads of borders. So it starts on the coast, comes up, and then sort of goes behind these two other countries here. So again, really curious shape of a country. See, as I said, this is Mauritania. Capital that I can work out appears to be Nouakchott, just up here. And Bamako is of Mali. Burkina Faso is here. Ouagadougou is the famous capital. Bobo Dioulasso. More cool names. And let's go back to Sierra Leone then. So Sierra Leone, Freetown, Bo, Port Loko, Kabbalah, and then Liberia. Monrovia is the capital of Liberia by the looks of it. Greenville. Where else can I see? Harper, River Session, Buchanan. So yeah, this is Liberia. And then this is the Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire. The capital is Abidjan, I think. The wind break on my microphone is making my nose itch. Sucre, San Pedro, Grand Bassam, Akboville, Bouaké, Bondoukou, Fakesedougou, Odiané, Tongela, Gorogo, Séguéla, Daloa, Divo, Adzopé, Akboville, Sassandra, Danoné, Mont, Goro, Bundiali, Abidjan. So, Ivory Coast borders on Liberia, Guinea, Mali, Burkina Faso, and the next country along, the capital of which is Accra. And this is Ghana, Kumasi, Winneba, Tamale, Wa. Seems to have a lot of inland water compared to the others. Cape Coast, Sekondi, Takoradi, Samankese. All these names sound beautiful. Okay, so that's Ghana on the coast here. And then we get a couple of sort of quick countries together. Togo is the next one, and Lomé appears to be the capital. Sakode, Lamakara. I can't see that letter. Tapno, is it? Should we zoom in? Can you see it? Is there an A or a D? Tap. I can't tell. Mango, Kara, Lamakara, Sakode. And that is bordered by Benin. And Benin has got a couple more borders. So Togo only borders Ghana, Burkina Faso and Benin. But Benin itself borders Togo, Burkina Faso, this country up here, which is Niger. Niamey is the capital by the looks of it. Benin also borders on Nigeria. So, Cotonou, Jogu, Kandi, Gaya, Barako, Natitingu, Jugu, Abomey. So, it's the question, what's the capital? So Benin has got Cotonou, it looks like the biggest. Porto Novo, maybe the next. So the big cities are on the coast. And then of course we've got Nigeria with Lagos, and the capital's just here. As I said before, it's a really, really geographically large and also highly populated country within Africa as a whole, let alone West Africa. I'm just going to move the camera up and we'll have a little look as well at a closer look at some of these countries up here. Now we've taken a look at these. So, I told you about Sahara and Banjul, Senegal and Gambia, and I said there was a country up here. So this is Nouakchott, the capital of this crazy bordered country of Mauritania. Look at these. Imagine trying to remember the lines. So it's a bit of coast there. The capital over here, Etitra. So then that's Western Sahara. Again, all these straight lines. Boom, boom, boom. Then a weird one there. Tush. There. So it goes in, up, across, up, back down, in, down. Just in a bit. Down. Little circle. Across. Down a bit. Up a bit. Across a bit. Down a bit. So Mauritania has the most bizarre frontier of practically any country I've seen. If I do Uzbekistan at some point, then you'll think that's even crazier. And then this is Mali, with Bamako as the capital. Again, when you think about it, this seems kind of sensible. Divisions here, and it goes out, and then up, and then in, and then straight line. I think I get more weirded out by straight lines for borders than I do for wiggly, sort of broken up lines. I think it's like someone's just going, yeah, okay, that's your country. Oh, but not that bit, that's ours. And then this country here is Algeria. This country here is Libya. Capital of Algeria is Algiers. Tunisia is up here as well. Tunis is the capital. Morocco is just starting here and going up. Capital Rabat, but you've probably heard of Casablanca. And Fez maybe. And then again, this is the edge of Libya. So Egypt is just over here, which means that Sudan Sudan is just down here a little bit. And South Sudan, south of that. This is Chad. Coolest name ever. That's Chad. The capital looks like N'Djamena. It's the biggest sort of indicator. That's the most populous one anyway. It's the only complaint with this really good atlas that I've got. It doesn't really say exactly which ones are the capital or not, or maybe I'm not reading it properly. Niger is here. Nigeria is here. We didn't get to see Cameroon, which is here, that well. Yaoundé, just out of shot, is the capital of Cameroon. Central African Republic is here, and then the Congo is just a little bit further down. So, what we talked about? Oh yeah, Mali. It's just insane borderline. And then Mauritania with the same. That bit really gets me. That's funny. That's so funny. And this bit here, just like, oh no, hang on, wait, go back. And this little circle here. There's stories behind all of these things, you know, so I wonder what was here that they said, no, you can't have that, that's ours. Maybe it's a mountain or something. So yeah, this is Western Africa, ladies and gentlemen. And it's been a pleasure investigating it in your company. Thank you. Huge apologies if I've managed to butcher the pronunciation of some of the names. But I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about these really interesting countries, as I have. So thank you for watching the video. I really hoped you really enjoyed learning about the different African countries, the different capitals, and had a look at the border as well, the borders and the different shapes. They were really, really interesting for me to learn about, so I'm really glad that you shared that with me. And I really hope that right now you're fast asleep and you haven't been able to hear me mumbling on, mispronouncing all of the names of these lovely countries. If you're from any of these countries and you've watched this video, I'd be really excited to hear. And please write a comment and tell me where you're from, or even if you've just visited any of them. My sister's been to one or two of them. Ghana, I think she's been to, or Gambia. I think Ghana. On a cruise. She said it was amazing, so something I'd like to do at some point. So let me know if you have as well, if you lived in these places, live in them now, from these places originally. I'd be really excited to hear from you and read your comments. Boop. And I'll probably call it quits there. And yeah, I hope that you're fast asleep and that you have a really relaxing end to the day, beginning of the next day if you wake up to this video, and that any stress that you have has been dissipated and disappeared after having watched this video, I hope. Fingers crossed. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye. No star. I hope that you're fast asleep. But if you're not, don't forget to press subscribe and like the video. And if you are able to write a comment, then go ahead please. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Don't forget to watch some of the other videos on my channel, and if you're interested